Greetings, this is Jeff Chorpenning. It's January 29th, 2014. I have another set of meeting minutes which I received for the first time last night at an attempt to have our first 2014 monthly board meeting. As I stated in another reading, now President Daniel Van Buren was absent. Now Vice President Benjamin Hupp was absent. I was present, the fiscal officer was present, no meeting could be conducted. The fiscal officer presented several meeting minutes, including this older one, which I'm seeing for the first time, November 26, 2013. I encourage anybody that wants to see how the meeting went down on this YouTube station, just find the audio and or meeting video that I've documented, titled November 26, 2013. But this is what we have from our fiscal officer that will become the official subjective township meeting minutes. Page 1 of 2, it looks like. November 26, 2013. Bowling Green Township Board of Trustees opened this regular meeting at 7 p.m. with roll call. All trustees present and fiscal officer was absent. Well, as I start reading these, I note right away, I'm not going to wait till the end because I see an obvious mistake by the fiscal officer. It's actually not on November 26th's meeting minutes, but it's on the December meeting minutes. When she did the December meeting minutes, it looks like she used the November one as a template because in November it says all trustees present and fiscal officer was absent. In December it says all trustees present and fiscal officer was absent. In fact, in looking back on my YouTube station as I read this, on the December 31st, 2013, in fact, the fiscal officer was present. So her December 31st, 2013 meeting minutes, which will become official, say she was absent in December, where in fact she was not. So back to this reading of November 26, 2013. Visitors: Edmund Rowe, Michael Embry, Iris Hedges, Tim May, Charles Coble, Pete Smith, Sean Hampshire, Jack Hedges, Harold Wiseman, Susie Vermillion, Mike Vermillion, Mike Wilson, Dave Skinner, Ted McNamara, Tom Roberts, Patricia West, and Robert West. Guest speaker John Parker stopped to pass out calendars and see if the trustees needed anything. 2 of the fire departments were present: Licking Township Fire Company Chief Mike Wilson and National Trails Fire Company Chief Ted McNamara. Licking Township has had 87 runs in their portion of the township. They have also expanded their part-time paid hours. Trustee Chorpenning made a motion to renew fire contracts for all 3 fire departments. Motion seconded by Trustee Hupp. Roll call vote: Chorpenning yes, Hupp yes, Van Buren yes. Resident Sean Hampshire at 15802 Main Street recently had a house fire. Trustee Hupp made a motion to allow Sean to live in temporary trailer for up to 1 year while he repairs his house. Trustee Van Buren seconded the motion. Roll call vote: Chorpenning yes, Hupp yes, Van Buren yes. Under reports, Zoning Inspector Barb Selig reported the lot split for the west property was approved. They need to contact their attorney to have the deed written. Mrs. West stated the trustees need to call the Planning Commission because the zoning inspector's information is incorrect. Mrs. West said it has been complete and has also been recorded as soon as she receives it in the mail. Zoning inspector said they have 1 year to file the deed. She also requested an extension for aerial photos. Trustee Hupp made a motion to extend time 30 more days to take photos. Motion was seconded by Trustee Van Buren. Roll call vote. Van Buren, yes. Chorpenning, no. Hupp, yes. Park Committee. November rentals, total of 5. 2 free, 2 for $25, and 1 for $125 rental. There are 11 bookings in the next 30 days. There was no meeting in November because there were not enough members that could attend. Trustee Hupp said there was nothing notifying anyone of the meeting being canceled. There was no sign on the door or anything to let people know there would be no meeting. Tim May asks why there is a park committee. They are not taking care of their responsibilities. They canceled the meetings and don't tell anyone, and they don't clean the building when someone uses it. Barb Salig said the last time she attended something in the building, the toilet didn't work, and no one told them the toilet wasn't working. Tim and Jack spent most of the time trying to fix the toilet. Patty Volan said that the calendar isn't kept very well. She requested a copy of the calendar and hasn't received it. Mike Vermillion wants to see something done sooner rather than later. Trustee Hupp made a motion to appoint Trustee Chorpenning in charge of installing the new water softener in the community building, not to exceed $1,000. Motion seconded by Trustee Van Buren. Roll call vote. Chorpenning, yes. Hupp, yes. Van Buren, yes. Trustee Chorpenning asked if the board would like quotes first or just have it installed. Trustee Hupp and Van Buren said to just get it done. No quotes needed. Trustee Hupp made a motion to hold a special meeting to discuss the Park Committee on December 31st at 6 p.m. Trustee Van Buren seconded the motion. Roll call vote. Chorpenning, yes. Hupp, yes. Van Buren, yes. All Park Committee members will be notified about the meeting. Page 2. Unfinished business. Trash. Last time Trustee Hupp talked to the assistant prosecutor, she received the letter back saying the address was incorrect, so she is working on finding a good address. New business. Trustee Hupp made a motion to hold the records retention meeting on December 10th at 8 a.m. in the Township building. Trustee Chorpenning seconded the motion. Roll call vote. Chorpenning, yes. Hupp, yes. Van Buren, yes. Trustee Hupp asked Trustee Chorpenning if he had the records for him that he requested at the last meeting. Trustee Chorpenning said he already gave him a copy. Trustee Hupp said there wasn't anything left for him. Trustee Chorpenning said Trustee Hupp will have to contact Margie at the Energy Cooperative. Trustee Hupp will contact the assistant prosecutor. The Friends of Bowling Green Township would like to use the building on the last Monday of each month in 2014. They would like to use the building for a couple of fundraisers. They would like to raise money to put welcome signs at the end of the township on 40. Trustee Van Buren made a motion to allow the Friends of Bowling Green Township to use the community building the last Monday of the month in 2014 at 6:30 p.m. Roll call vote. Van Buren, yes. Chorpenning, yes. Hupp, yes. Public comment. Dave Skinner said he had an election sign in front of his house, and Trustee Chorpenning posted on Facebook that he was illiterate. He is not illiterate and is upset that someone would ridicule someone on the internet. Trustee Chorpenning said he did not put anything about the sign on the internet. Patty Volan congratulated Ben and Dan for being reelected as trustees. Trustee Van Buren made a motion to pay the bills, sign purchase orders and blanket certificates, and the bank statement. Trustee Hupp seconded the motion. Motion carried. It is lawfully certified in the amount of $3,969.48 is lawfully appropriated to pay the bills by the fiscal officer. Check number 4323, MNCO, $55.80. Check 4324, Auditor of State, $410. Check 4325, Lowe's Companies Incorporated, $111.48. Check 4326, Jeffrey D. Chorpenning, $622.89. 4327, Jenny Duvall, $890.70. 4328, Benjamin C. Hupp, $622.19. 4329, Daniel Nelson Van Buren, $620.81. 4330, Jack Richard Hedges, $137.82. 4331, Donald W. Watkins, $140.22. 4332, Ohio Public Entity Consortium, $258.30. 4333, Napa Auto Parts, $41.98. 4334, Knowlton Industrial Steel Supply, $57.29, for a total of $3,969.48. Trustee Chorpenning made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Motion was seconded by Hupp. With business complete, the board adjourned at 8:03 p.m. So those are the official meeting minutes by the fiscal officer for November 26, 2013. And we can only assume that when the board meets eventually, there will be some signatures on there from elected officials approving these words of the meeting minutes.